3, 4, 5. Wake up. Wake up. Wide awake. Smiling. Oh, look at that smile.
That was excellent, man. That was
Unbelievable.
excellent.
You okay?
Oh, man.
You can't go much better.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, that was good.
you graduated.
Oh, that's my graduation test? I didn't have time for anxiety. What?
I can't believe all that good stuff coming out and how wonderful it was.
That was
Oh.
I mean, fabulous. Fabulous.
That was incredible.
You've got a great CD to be using
I
from
do.
now on, Suzanne. You don't need me. To me, this certificate really means something. Advanced Hypnotherapy Professional Training and Development. And it's dated here the 6th day of December 2009. It's got our crest, our Hypnosis Foundation, marks. It's also been signed by me. And this means that you've gone through these techniques, you understand them, you did a whole hypnotherapy session, which was unbelievable, fabulous. You did other live sessions on people. You worked on someone today. You worked on Reba the other day, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, and you worked real hard. There's a lot of stuff to accomplish, and it's almost like mind-boggling. How could you have come this far in 4 days? But it's the truth. You have come this far. And so I'm awarding you this certificate.
Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And I want you to present that and put it out there. And this means something. This isn't just a paid certificate for a certification.
It's
Yeah.
framed.
Absolutely, absolutely. What do you think of the course?
It went by fast.
Did it the 4 days?
The 4 days seemed to go by, like I said, it seemed like one long 4-day day, you know? But I learned a tremendous amount. And the one thing that I was looking for was to have the confidence to, use the techniques and do them with people, with my family and, with friends and, other people too. But, I wanted to have that confidence, that knowledge that I knew what knowledge that I knew, kind of a redundancy. But, the knowledge of how to do things and feel comfortable doing them.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty confident with it right now, that's for sure.
Would you recommend a course like this to someone that really is serious about learning this science?
Yeah, absolutely. I would. I think that if you're not interested in doing something, just don't do it. If I don't know that it would be the course for someone who's kind of like lackadaisical about it, because they won't get as much out of it as if you really want to know.
Yeah.
If you really want to know. Like I said, one of the main things that I wanted coming here, not only learning, new techniques and perfecting new techniques, but was to have that confidence to use it. That's very important. You can learn a lot of things, but if you don't feel confident doing them, you're not going to do them.
Confident success, financial security.
And that's the trouble with a lot of courses. They don't instill the confidence in you for you to feel it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of people don't do it once they get out of those schools. Even those year schools I talked to you about, I'm telling you, man, the success rate of people actually turning that knowledge into action is probably less than 2 to 3%. That's not good.
That's pretty, yes.
Yeah, it's just not good. But the fact is, you know you can do it. And I didn't just say, oh, that's a great job, I thought you had it. I didn't say it unless I mean it, and you know that. Because there were times I corrected you over and over and over again.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
And stop, yeah.
That's why I'm here.
What do you think of me taking a chance, even today, bringing in 2 complete strangers, one with, some major heavy things, and me taking a chance in front of you that I could have actually failed, seriously. You know that?
That was...
What do you think of me doing that
Well,
without
I think
caring that, what if you know, and not, even if it didn't come out well, but taking a chance of doing something like that in front of you.
For one, I think it takes, takes some courage and a willingness to go, oh, okay, that didn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that's part of the practice, right?
Right.
Sometimes one thing doesn't work, so you have to do something else.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Did I take a chance?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you took a chance on, like,
because I didn't know
really
those two
blowing
people.
it.
Yeah.
They had some
big issues.
pretty heavy stuff. They were, and to see the change was
To see the change in Alex,
really
right?
amazing. Yeah, that from him going from being very controlled and like something was really bubbling inside of him. Whatever it was, I don't know. And it doesn't. Right now, it doesn't really matter because it's like different. Now that's sort of like a piece of the puzzle from the past. Because when he was just sitting over here, kind of giggling, laughing, it's like it was not the guy that walked in here. That was a different personality.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he had like multiple I'm not saying that, but he went from this very controlled, kind of pent up, big young man to this guy that would just seem to be experiencing happiness for the first time, whether it's ever, but maybe for the first time in his memory. Because he even kind of kept apologizing for being happy, and he didn't know what it was, I don't know, don't know why I'm doing this. And like,
Yeah.
You don't have to know, man. Just be happy.
Yeah, and it seemed like to us maybe he's never felt that way. Maybe it's been a number of years, but he seemed to, number one, he seemed at peace, and he seemed like it was like this joy coming out of him that he hadn't felt. And the fact that, he works at his dad's restaurant and he eats all these hamburgers and hot dogs, and what did he say he was thinking of now?
Tuna fish.
And tuna fish and chicken.
It really blew me away.
And tell me why.
Well, because
Tell me why, seriously.
Because he was been smoking crack and pot and drinking 40s malt liquor for about 18 years. And he had like one session with you, this E.R.T, and he's been clean and sober for going on 3 months.
Yeah.
I mean, crack. Really? Crack? That's when he said it. I thought, okay, yeah, he drank. Okay, smoked a little pot. And just went, oh yeah, then it was like smoking crack. What did you say? You were smoking crack and getting high and every day? Oh yeah. And you're not now. It's like, what did you just, for me it seems fantastic. Well, it is, it's fantastic and wonderful all at the same time. And it took me, a few minutes to kind of get my mind around the fact that, and his wife was just going, oh yeah, and you could just see she was so proud of him. She was just kind of beaming that her husband had overcome this, or had been, clean and sober for going on 3 months, and it's like, and if, I believe it. I mean, because I watched her, and just kind of the look on her face when she'd look at him was just like, oh man, you rock,
And this is a guy that's been in and out of detox centers.
Oh yeah, he was talking about a detox, and he was talking. What did he? He said something about all they do is talk about being stoned and using drugs in the detox center. And so the first thing I wanted to do when I got out was go use drugs and get stoned. Well, okay, that makes sense. If that's what you're focusing on for over and over and over, that's what you're going to do when you start focusing on.
Wow, what a potential this science has to help people that are strongly physically, chemically addicted to these drugs, this thing could be something revolutionary to help them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.